So we back again with another video. This time I got a little surprise because as you can see from my past videos, especially my first one when I went to that big car meet in Orlando, I said I was saving up some money and I wanted a SI. Remember I had that blue base model Honda Civic 2007. I'll pop it up right here. But now I done did a big one on y'all boys, bro. I got a 2015 Honda Civic Si, man. Let me give y'all a tour of it real quick. Alright, so yeah, I finally bought a Civic Si. Always wanted one. Originally, I was looking for an 8th gen, which is just my other car, but the SI version. But I work at Toyota, and this came up for a steal. 15K with only 89,000 miles. It's not even hitting the break-in period, so I was like, I had to get it. And so far, I've been loving this car. I've had it for about roughly 2 months now. It's my first manual as well. I had to get used to driving that, which I learned by myself completely. My dad wanted to drive the car home, but I told him that's the experience of driving a manual that I want to experience for myself. That all the people that had a manual as their first car and all that, they had to drive it home and learn how to drive it on the way home, because obviously you got to get home. And I live an hour away from the dealership, so I was like, I'm going to just try to learn it on the way home. And I stalled like 15 times, I'm not gonna lie. The salesman had to help me and teach me how to drive before he let me out of here, because obviously I don't know how to drive manual, and he about to send me on the public roads after selling me this car, like, you know. So flashers on all the way home. That's how I did it. And I just try to get used to the clutch, listen to everything the sales dude had told me, and I try to perfect it. But let me just give y'all a walkthrough of what the car has right now. So far, looking at it, it's bone stock, which is what I love about it. It's just bone stock, except the previous owner had installed a K&N Typhoon intake, which is what I really love about this car. I don't think I'm gonna ever change this intake because it's just so perfect. All right, look at it. It's right here, K&N Typhoon intake. Beautiful K24, you know. It's a Z7, not the best K24, but it's still a K24. Got VTEC only on the intake side, not the exhaust side, if you Honda boys know that. But this intake sounds so good. I'll get you some sound clips later, see if I could hook up a mic or get some POV video of it. But I really need to service the filter itself. Well, that's how you know it's working, to be honest. But the filter is, the induction noise that comes out of it is just so pleasant, man. I love it. You can hear like a tiny little whistle too. It's a little low, but it just sounds like my car is boosted for some reason. I really like that when I really, you know, turn on the music and pay attention to it. Here you can see the SI badge. It's not too much I could complain about. It's a used car at the end of the day. There's some touch-up paint that they did that doesn't exactly match this, but I love the fog lights. One mod I will do in the future is change it to the yellow ones, but I want to get the switchback so I can change it to white as well whenever I want by just switching the little dial. The SI badge in the front, beautiful. One thing I did though, my first mod was this car had Type R wheels on it from the FK8. The 2017, I believe, to 2021, that kind of boxy body style, it had those wheels on it, which I had to change ASAP because the stock wheels just look so much better on this car. You can't tell me not. Oh my, I love that. And another thing that I did was also the SI badge right here. It was a little faded. The red was peeling a little bit, so I just bought a cheap one off eBay. It's not the exact shade of red that the SI is, but nobody will be able to notice because at a certain angle it's a SI badge, it's red. Everybody's gonna know it's an SI anyway. I also got the VTEC words on the side as well. Nice little touch, nothing crazy, but I plan on getting a new downpipe and exhaust. Even though the stock exhaust, like, if I didn't want more power or anything, there would be no point in changing it for a daily driver. It's low in the, it's quiet in the low RPMs, but when I really step on it, it'll shine for sure. I'll show you guys a little POV right in a second, but let me show you the interior. Another thing I love, oh my goodness, these seats, man. They're not as buckety as the 8th gen, where it like holds you in as tight. Talking about the SI, by the way, not my base model, because I've been the 8th gen SI and their seats are a little more closer, but this one, it still gives you a nice little bucket kind of feeling. You got the SI printed and they're red. Like, it just makes the car pop a lot more in the interior. We got the SI on the steering wheel as well. 6-speed manual. Another mod I did was change out the shift boot collar, because it would just be sitting like this the whole time. So I bought an Acuity, this little black thing in here, Acuity shift boot collar, and it kind of helped it a little bit stay up there while using the factory little clip right here. You see the ball joint separator. I gotta drive the AutoZone real quick to drop that off, because I did just change my ball joints with my dad. It was a little hard to get the ball joint thingy out, but we managed to do it. It was a bit of work. My neighbors helped me, so now I'm on new OEM ball joints. The previous ones were the little black socket was kind of, it was ripped, and all the residue and stuff that was in the actual ball joint itself were like leaking and pouring out, so you had to change that. Other than that, maintenance, it's a less than 100,000 mile Civic. I'm sitting at 92,000 miles on this car right now, but everything is up to par. Maintenance, I did an oil change recently. When I bought the car, they said they changed all the fluids. We checked and make sure, which they did, so I don't gotta worry about that right now. But yeah, I got lots of stuff planned for this car, man. I want to go full bolt-on first and see how that car sits. My goal for full bolt-on, if I can hit 240 or 250 horsepower, a little 35 to 40 horsepower gain, then I'll be satisfied, and that's with no boost as well. So let me put on the little head strap and give you guys a little POV of what driving this car feels like. All right, hope you guys can see this, but let's go for a little spin, show what this could do a little bit, show my manual driving skills. I'm gonna take this back road right here because that's the highway and I'm not trying to run into problems. I would do a little pull right here, but there's some workers. Boom. Woo. Love that right there. All right, let's see. We're good. Damn, I love this car. This car has just been, it's just made the whole daily driving experience like 10 times more fun, man. I don't know what to say about it other than that. Having to switch gears, having to actually drive the car instead of just, you know, putting my foot on the gas is just a lot more engaging. It's everything I wanted, man. I've wanted to learn manual ever since my first car. I wanted my first car to be a manual. Actually, I wanted my first car to be an 8th gen Si or a Acura RSX. I wanted them to be manual, but didn't have the funds for that. I was working at Publix, and my dad needed me to get a car so he didn't have to drive me everywhere. So that was the only option for me. Little $3,000 Honda Civic Si. Not SI, but you know, regular ones. worry, I let the car warmed up for quite a bit before I started, you know, doing all these pulls. But this car is just fun to drive, man. I got a lot of content planned for this. Like I said, full bolt-on is the goal for right now. I don't want to just throw boost in it. Although it only has 92,000 miles, it wouldn't do bad with boost, but I'm gonna drop this ball joint separator off and that's gonna be it. I gotta get to the gym, do some errands since it's my day off. It's a regular Tuesday, but my regular Tuesday looks like this. Me just driving my car, having fun, going to random places. Like I said, this car just made the whole daily driving thing a lot more fun for me. I don't know if you guys watched The Boys with the Honda, but he was one of my biggest inspirations into why I wanted an 8th Gen Si when I was 16, like 2 years ago. I used to watch that dude religiously, man. Even to this day, I watch all his videos. He's not super popular, but he does a mainly Honda Civic Si content of him just boosting them. He usually slaps a Kraftwerk supercharger on the cars that he does have, like his 8th Gen Si, the blue one that's really popular, that sleeper build.
Look at this Civic, guys. Looks stock as hell. If you guys don't know, this is a supercharged 400 horsepower supercharged Civic Si. It's a centrifugal supercharger, so it's belt driven, as you can see, and it makes 400 horsepower on full E85.
A lot of people know about that one, but he had got a 2015 Si just like this, but in black. Also had the Kraftwerk supercharger kit on it.
This right here is my 2014 Honda Civic Si. I've been owning it for about a month, and I absolutely love this car. It feels way more modern than the 8th Gen Civic Si. So let me pop the hood and let me show you guys what's actually done to the car. Hey yo, it's already supercharged.
That's why for this one, I'm following some of the guidelines that he did, or how he bought that black Si. So my next mods for this car is, I've been saving up for coilovers. I'm gonna get some Teen Flex Z coilovers. I believe that's what he had on his too, so you can see where I get a lot of my inspiration. I didn't want to just go on what is it, springs, and call it a day, because I've heard everybody that used to have springs, they just switch to coils at the end of the day, or bags, or whatever it is that their goal is for their car. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I just wanted to touch base, show you guys that I got this car now, for those of you who are watching. I hit 70 subs, so shout out to y'all for that. Ooh, 8th Gen right here. Okay, port next to him. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, man. Thanks for watching.